My fellow artists, look, um, I'm hearing a lot of music where it's not really sounding like you guys are paying attention to the sound quality. It's not sounding like it. All right. A lot of you have to develop a better sense of what marketable music sounds like, because I'm not really hearing some good mixing in your tracks. Like that's one of the main factors behind great music is um, good mixing, great mixing. Okay, it's what separates horrible music from great music. You can have a song with just the wackest lyrics possible, and a song with great mixing, and it'll still sound great. You know, um, I'm not a Young Thug fan, really, but I listen to his stuff. Before he really got on, I was listening to his stuff, and his music really he knew what great quality music sounded like. He had a great beat selection, but main thing I wanted to talk about is vocal mixes. All right, a lot of you artists, you don't really know what to look for. Okay, when it comes to vocal mixes, um, but this is what I will tell you. Um, a lot of you are listening. A lot of you are going to these studios and they're charging you $20 an hour, and they're recording these vocals that sound like you're in a bathroom. You ever been in a bathroom and it's just you got all this reverb, you got this you know echo behind you. You really got to work on that. That's killing your sound quality, and people like me can tell. All right. That's why it's important to get multiple ears on your music. If you're an engineer, you went to a studio and you had an engineer work on your music, go to another engineer and be like, hey, how does this mix sound? How does this track sound? You know, find some engineers online and be like, hey, how does this track sound mix wise? You know, everything needs to be balanced. There shouldn't be really loud parts in your song and then quiet, like real quiet ones. You know what I mean? Like, everything needs to be even and balanced. You know what I mean? Um, there should be no reason why your ad libs are louder than your main vocals. And I've heard that, and I'm like, no, no, that's not what you want to do. Your engineer should know that. If not, then you need a different engineer. That's why it's important, like, to experiment with different engineers. Go work with different producers. Work with different people, because just because you're loyal to that person, that's great to be loyal to them. But how do you know um, how much further your sound can go just by working with the same person? Um, as far as mixing goes, it's really important to get another ear in it, because a lot of you guys don't really know what you're putting out there. And I'm hearing a lot of you guys, you record your own vocals and it sounds pretty bad. You know, I understand your passion, but that's why you can either teach yourself how to really effectively record vocals, or you can go to a professional engineer and have them do it and spend that extra money instead of the little $20 an hour you're spending. Go to an engineer that can really do some good with your vocals, instead of just hey, you paid for your little $20 an hour, now get out. Like, well, you're gonna get what you pay for most times. I know some engineers who are charging $20 an hour that are amazing. They work out of their house, but still, it's hard to find those really good engineers paying that kind of money. You know, invest in some great engineering to get what an idea of what it sounds like, and you won't want to turn back. You won't want to go back. So that's what I encourage you guys to do. Really get an ear for what great mixing sounds like. Once you get an ear for it, then you know what to look for every time. Okay? So if you need some mixing advice, contact me and I'll help you out. All right? But yeah, let's get those mixes better. This has been Antoine Don, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.